Hello everyone and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very happy to present you with my May Weeklies Plan With Me video. For the month of May I decided to go, as you hopefully already know, with a theme of strawberries, of Boba tea in honor of my 2022 journal from Notebook Therapy. The theme is very pink. The theme is very strawberry. I probably have never drawn so many strawberries in my life, but at this point I feel like I've quite succeeded in making them look like strawberry almost every single time. For these weekly spreads, I decided to do a little bit more of weeklies because usually in the past months I would make one spread for 2 weeks, but because this spread this month was so important from my perspective, was to honor the journal and such, I decided to do the traditional spread, whereas one spread for 1 week. For the very first weekly spread of the month, I did just regular boxes for every single day, and then I did a little drawing of strawberry milk with hopefully accurately presented Japanese writing for strawberry. I copied from the back of the journal, and I just did a little bit of watercolor painting of strawberries and milk in this pinkish color. So here you can see I tried to work a little bit in different styles, and I feel like at some point I kind of understood how watercolor worked because it's usually very difficult for me. But I feel like after this month it was a little bit more productive and effective. And for the stroke for the milk, I obviously went with some gold accents because my journal has a lot of golden accents, and I just felt like not making any gold in my journal themed spread would be not a very good way. And now when my drawing is done, I just made days of the week, and the first weekly spread is done. Just a little bit of accents with my washi tape to make it a little bit less boring, and let's move on. For the next week I decided to try a little bit of a different spread. Here you can see I did little circles for almost every day of the week except for the weekend, and in this circle I tried to squeeze in the shortened name of the day. I feel like it turned out pretty interesting. I personally don't think I've ever seen anybody do this, but maybe I did, I just don't remember. But I really like how it looks in the end. For this week I decided to go with a little bit more long boxes for the weeks, just for the sake of filling up the space, honestly, because the journal is big, the journal is B5, and sometimes when I try to do my regular weekly spreads it looks a little bit empty. So I go a little bit more with weirdly shaped, with more doodly spreads, just so the journal doesn't look too empty. Although I really enjoy the big size of it because it's really comfortable and I can put a lot more on one page than I used to. And again, as you probably have guessed already, to fill in the space in the bottom of the spread, I just did drawings of 6 strawberries with watercolor, with a lot of pink, with a lot of red. I like how it looks. Let me know in the comments what do you think about all this abundance of strawberries for the month of May. And some washi tapes in the corners. Another week is done. Let's move on. Moving on, I decided to switch up everything once again. This month I tried to use different weekly spreads so I don't get bored of the same looking weeks. So for the third week I decided to do a lot of doodles of strawberries in the center of the page, while all the days of the week would be on the sides, so I would still have enough space for it, but it would still look pretty and colorful. For this week I didn't do any pencil sketches beforehand, just because I felt like I'm a little bit too tired of drawing strawberries over and over again. So I just freehanded the strawberries here and there. Yeah, just a lot of strawberries. Big, small, medium, any size you can think of. Just lots of strawberries. To protect the drawing is the peeling process. It's so therapeutic. It's so satisfying to just peel off the washi tape. And for the final weekly spread of this month, I decided to put it on one page like I usually do, because unfortunately I don't really have that much to track. But I put the whole weekly spread just on one page with 7 doodles of strawberries. I know, not very imaginative. But on the right side, I decided to do a little bit of a different spread. It is my summer bucket list. Even though I kind of start summer activities in May, I would still be able to fill in some parts already in May, maybe already do some activities I plan for the summer. But yeah, summer bucket list is something I really want to have and I really want to follow, just so looking back on the summer of 2022 I can say that it was pretty eventful in a good way. And obviously, where would I be without more strawberries? On the page around all the summer bucket list points, I just did more strawberries. Also freehanded, because I mean, at this point I drew I don't know how many strawberries. I probably should count, but honestly can't be bothered right now. But yeah, lots of strawberries, lots of activities for the summer. On the right side of the page, kind of realized that the washi tape didn't really stand out that much. Like, it wasn't really that necessary because I drew strawberries mostly around it. So I had to do a little bit more strawberries being attached to the washi tape so you could clearly see the border as soon as I peel it off. But I feel like in the end it turned out pretty good. And just like this, with this satisfying peeling process, we are done with all the weekly spreads. I am incredibly happy with how my May turned out. I feel like it was a lot more pressure to make it good, but I am so incredibly happy and I hope you really enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching this video and I hope to see you in the next one.